Welcome back to the final part of Resident Evil Zero. Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome back. I have to be quick about this. So, we're at the final part, stocking up on some ammo, some weapons, and some stuff. And then I realized that I have to backtrack, which is part of the game. Here's a quick montage of how far I had to go back. Take it away, fellas. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did making it. That was a long time. There's a lot of backtracking to do, and thank God I played it ahead of time because my first playthrough, I actually had to go back to the mansion, which that's awfully long time. Awfully lot of padding too, if you ask me. But hey, no item boxes, so this is what they give us to do. Right now I'm just still wavering, moving some stuff around. That's ink ribbon. Still figuring out what to pick up. Rebecca can't carry no more items right now. Should have been Billy. Still picking up. For this upcoming battle, you are going to need, I would honestly just recommend a lot of healing items. One particular person in your party, you won't even have control over them, so just make sure that they have a lot of healing items, and also make sure that you have essentially your heaviest weapons with you. You know, for one person isn't gonna have any particular weapons with them, or even for that one you can actually give it to someone else to hold it for a second or such. But I recommend a lot of healing items, as much as you can carry. I would say maybe four or five, depending on the person. Right here I just have Billy holding all of the really heavy items, and then Rebecca for the most part is going to be carrying most of the healing items. I think I am just going to give her this handgun for now, and then the 2 healing sprays. You know something big is coming when they give out 2 healing sprays, red herb and green herb, and a save spot. I mean, still just kind of moving that. And since I did all that stuff kind of without saving it, I'm just gonna save it here real quick. of all actuality, I actually did not die the entirety of this game. Which, you know, if I had just gone through it just without saving, that would have... I honestly wouldn't have any breaks in the... any nice breaks. I think every break would probably be a door or something. But yeah, Billy's got the grenade launcher. Becky's got a gun. I think, yeah, we're all set. We're all set. So we're gonna go up the final ladder. And let's move on the plot.
What?
It's the Queen!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
That's an understatement, Billy. But the final boss of the game is the Queen. Right now it's just, you know, us just dealing out damage and Billy getting thrown. This particular boss doesn't really have any... I'm actually glad Billy's taking all these hits, because we're gonna... Right now we're just dealing out damage, and I mean, it couldn't be a Resident Evil game without a self-destruct system, so let Billy take all the damage and then run like hell when the thing starts looking at you. Nah, I'm being serious, like run like hell.
Sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me. You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Your Majesty.
And by charm, I hope you mean grenade launcher. Or a bigger stick. So essentially with these gates, there are 4 gates. We are no longer able to control Rebecca at this point. And we can trade items and such. Once we have to be close to Rebecca. We can't, you know, just do it across the hall. But we can still exchange items and such. But pretty much Billy is here to do what Billy does. We have to somehow distract her. Distract the Queen from stopping Rebecca. And this is why I said throughout the playthrough, just make sure that you have your just save grenade rounds for this particular part. And now we have its attention, at least I think. The pre-rendered camera is really gonna help. But Rebecca's got one of them, so we got 3 down, 3 more to do. And yes, this thing will easily get distracted by Rebecca walking across. And see, this is kind of where I wish I was Rebecca, to where I could switch back and forth between Rebecca so I can just move to the next gate. because she easily gets hit off of very minute things. And it's very easy for that thing to get distracted and hitting Rebecca. Yeah, I'm gonna let Rebecca work on that one, and hopefully that thing doesn't. The best strategy as far as this part is to make sure that Rebecca has, you know, enough healing items, and try to get it running in the opposite direction. Even if even if you get hit, Billy can take a lot more damage than Rebecca. It's clearly stated throughout this entire playthrough. And I believe every time, I think, yeah, we're down to 2 more. So hopefully Rebecca doesn't get cornered too many times. These last 2 gates are very they're very tough because they're essentially kind of dead ends. There's not a lot of space in between them. But for the most part, this thing is kind of, you know, kind of worrying about me, which is good. Kind of want to lead it away from Rebecca and give her ample enough time. We got 2.5 minutes, so Rebecca, move your ass. I mean, yeah, she has like little shortcuts. I almost hit her. I think I hit her with that grenade. But there's one more that we need to get to. All right, Rebecca, we got 2 minutes. But since Rebecca was already in this corner, I am gonna just kind of just hang it out here in the corner here, and just hope that Rebecca kills this thing before the. Okay. And that is the last gate that's taken off. And I'm gonna shut up right now and enjoy the end. Here you go.
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now. Thank you, Rebecca.
And there you have it, Resident Evil 0. I hope everyone watching enjoyed themselves watching it. I did have a lot of fun playing this game, despite everything I say about the backtracking and all of the item dropping and such like that. I really do enjoy this game. It's one of my favorite GameCube games. I hold a lot of memories dear to my heart. When I first got this game, I have those same feelings now playing throughout this game. I really am glad, when the game was in development and things like that, that they did kind of go back to the kind of upgraded old classic style, just upgraded to more than what we have now. Was this game really necessary? I do find it funny though that the actual last boss wasn't a tyrant, that it was damaged by sunlight. It's a leech, so and also too that we just happened to find that magnum. We just happened to find a magnum there. And to be honest, I don't think the sunlight had anything to do with it. If anything gets shot, I think that's a Smith & Wesson. It's like one of the most powerful handguns ever. I'm not a gun aficionado. I just draw them. I'm pretty sure if you shoot anything with that, it probably won't be Sandy. I mean, let's be honest. But yeah, that's it. So from here on out, we don't hear anything from Billy anymore, which is justifiable. I mean, Billy is kind of just a character to, help us get through this game. We will see Rebecca one more time, but as these credits roll, I'm really just right now just thinking of stuff. I don't have anything written down at the moment. Final thoughts on the game. Nice addition. Is it necessary to get the whole story gist of Resident Evil? No. But for players that enjoy the classic series and just want another game in the series to play, if because prior to the Wii coming out, the only place you could get it was on the GameCube. So, and it's right now it's not downloadable for any other system. I honestly don't think it will be. I'm not sure. I don't know if Nintendo has rights to this game in the remake. They haven't showed up on any other console since. Resident Evil 4 has since then showed up on every other console, but so I'm not sure what the the legal gist of all of those come together, but it's a nice addition to the series. The item dropping is a unique feature. The kind of the buddy system or partner system is rather nice. At least you don't have to be worried about two scenarios. They kind of just do, just going through it. But the backtracking is kind of annoying. Hey, Shinji Mikami. But through all in all, it's classic Resident Evil. It's probably I'm not sure actually how I would rank these. I mean, I like the classic series a lot, so they're all kind of the same. I mean, my favorite is probably 2. So any of those other games can kind of just fall where they may. But yeah, I mean, it's Resident Evil 0. I enjoyed playing it for my Halloween, I guess Halloween special, even though it's past November 31st. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Brought to you by Capcom, and I think I leave in my, because this is post. So yeah, I left in I got a rank B, and yeah, even though the playthrough didn't feel like 6 hours, damn near 7 hours, yeah, I had to edit all that footage. So it's neither here nor there. But the next game that I will be playing will be Resident Evil, the remake. Also, after clearing this game, you get Leech Hunter, and you get the special key to get in that closet on the train, not anywhere else. But see you guys till next time.